Hey everybody, it's Christy with Betty Chic Boutique. I am a part-time Poshmark reseller. You can find my Poshmark closet at Betty Chic 1116. I'm also on Instagram at Betty Chic Boutique. And what I want to talk to you guys about today is just some different selling strategies. If you're thinking about how else could I potentially sell things without necessarily doing it through Poshmark. I think Poshmark is a great way to get started on just kind of figuring out sourcing strategies, learning how to look up comps and how you want to price your items, getting comfortable with the whole shipping thing. But as you start growing your business, you're going to start thinking about, do you want to sell on other platforms? Do you want to sell through Facebook Marketplace? Or you can do something that is a little bit different, which is you're seeing my experiment behind me today, and that is doing a pop-up boutique in real life. So bringing your Poshmark closet to the masses in your own local area. Of course, we are coming up on Christmas right now, and there's a lot of different, craft fairs and, small businesses locally might be doing, different events on the weekends. And so I was thinking maybe I could try doing something like that. But I knew, even despite the fact that I have, a fairly significant Poshmark closet, again, always trying to keep that around 500 items. It's been hard lately because I've actually been having some really great sales weeks lately. Fantastic. But, I only know so many people. My social media reach can only be so far locally. And of course, it's really fun to get together with other Poshmark resellers in your area. That's the whole idea behind, Poshmark is experimenting right now with their Posh and Sip, coffee community gatherings, which I'm really bummed that I can't take part in, but because it's not at a convenient time for me on Saturday mornings. But, the whole concept around Poshmark is growing also your community. And so I am part of a Facebook group that is specific to people here in Minnesota who also sell on Poshmark. I mean, they sell on, other platforms, I think, as well. But I just kind of threw the idea out there in August. And I said, I'm thinking about this idea of trying an in real life kind of pop-up boutique idea. Would anybody want to join me? And I got some responses, which was fantastic. And then life happened. I really wanted to try doing this in September so I'd have some experience under my belt if it was going to be successful or not to try closer to the holidays, but life just doesn't happen like that. And so we are doing a holiday boutique pop-up on November 10th. So here are some things I was thinking about. Again, because I'm not sure what this is going to look like, if we're going to be able to generate enough traffic to make it worth doing it or not. I hope so, crossing my fingers. Of course, I'll update in a further video. But there are some logistical things, outside of just connecting with other people who may have been interested in doing this with me, which I did. I have 3 other Poshmark resellers who are going to be joining me at the pop-up boutique. And I thought it was also kind of a neat opportunity to be able to connect with some other small businesses in my area who have things that might be complementary or would also help attract an audience. I connected with a local floral company that, so it's a boutique shop in a suburb not too far away from me, that they do like holiday bouquets, of course, as well as like regular floral arrangements and things like that. So I thought that would be kind of cool to put on the tables at the pop-up boutique. And then I was fortunate enough last year to run across a woman. Her part-time side hustle is that she creates custom like t-shirts and tumblers and coffee mugs and wood signs. And so she's got like this whole graphic design thing that she can do, and she can tailor these different types of gift ideas. I used them actually as gifts for my kids' daycare teachers. And I thought, wouldn't that be kind of cool too, to also help kind of round out some of the, why people might come to the event. So there's going to be 4 of us Poshmark resellers. There's going to be sponsorship, of course, from the floral company, and then the woman who is doing the crafting for the tumblers and the t-shirts and everything. So she's also going to have a table as well. I decided to keep it small in terms of location because, again, I'm not sure what the traffic is going to look like in terms of people coming to the boutique. So I wanted to kind of keep expenses down in that way. And so I'm going to be hosting it at the community clubhouse in my townhouse community. You know, you can rent out a party room for pretty much anything. And so why not do it for this? The cost is pretty inexpensive for me to do that. And so that's where we're going to be holding the pop-up next week. So I got people, I've got a location, then I created a private Facebook group for those of us who are participating in the event, so we can talk about, you know, different ideas, and we can talk about promotion strategies and things like that. I created an event page off of my newly created Facebook business page. If you go to Betty Chic Boutique right now on Facebook, you'll find me, but you'll notice it's kind of sparse because I haven't quite had time to work on that. But at least I have a Facebook business page now that is, of course, one of the hosts of the event. So I created the event there, and I was able to invite all of my friends, all of the folks who are participating. They have had the opportunity to invite everybody they know, and we're starting to do more of the social media surge in this last week as we start kind of rolling up to the event. And I'm going to do some Facebook ads as well. And like I said, I'll tell you guys after it happens kind of all of the results of that. So I've got my social media marketing and my marketing efforts. I've got the people that are going to be there. I've got the location. And of course, we need to talk about inventory. So there are some things that you need when you are doing this in person that you don't need necessarily when you're just selling online. Things like clothing racks. So I got a couple of clothing racks. And then last week, I of course have 500 items that I could have pulled in order to take to this event. But I really wanted to try and focus on some new with tags types items. And so I was keeping an eye out at my local consignment shop. And I talked about it in one of my thrift haul videos before. So the Style Encore, they have this cadence where they start out with 50% off their clearance items. Then it goes to 70. This weekend it's actually 90%. I'm going to go check it out tomorrow, even though I promised myself I wasn't going to go thrifting anymore until after the event because I spent quite a bit of money building my inventory. Now, at the end of the day, am I really that worried about how much money I spent on, you know, building this inventory? No, because I know that I can sell it on my Poshmark closet. Things have been going really well there, and I'm going to be expanding out for sure to eBay soon. Because it's just something I want to experiment with. And I think I have some items that will sell better on eBay based on what I've seen now in my year of selling on Posh, that I feel ready to be able to tackle another platform. I don't think that you need to jump into this game and be cross-posting on every single online platform out there. I think it makes a lot of sense to get onto one like Poshmark, learn the ins and outs, learn how to do it really well. Then you can think about moving on to the next one, because otherwise, trust me, it's going to feel really, really overwhelming. There are days when my Poshmark business feels really, really overwhelming. And of course, so far I've just been focused on Posh. So I went to my local Style Encore last week when they had their 70% off sale. I got there on the first day because I wanted to try and clear out everything in their clearance that had a tag on it. So I could sell these items. Everything that's up here still has the retail tags on them. And so that was my goal. I'm gonna go through and do a bit more of a curation because some of the other resellers have some different focuses. And of course, given the fact that I do have such a large closet, I can kind of bolster some of the areas where we might be, you know, not having as much inventory. For example, I really don't have any men's. I haven't really focused in that area on Poshmark. One of the other resellers coming, she's going to be bringing men's clothes as well as women's clothes, which is cool. And then there's another one of the The Resellers is a wholesaler for a specific line of clothing, so she's going to be bringing and focusing on that in her closet. I'm probably going to bring, I found a bunch of cocktail dresses and such lately, so I want to have one of these racks be kind of dedicated just to cocktail dresses for the holiday season. So, you can specialize in different things when you do have kind of all of these folks coming together to look at doing this inventory. So here is I still have 2 bags to go through and hang. But I just wanted to get a sense of like what the racks look like. I had to put them together. Now I can see visually everything that I have, and I can go into my other inventory that's already posted on Poshmark, and I can see kind of where my gaps are. And I'm going to create 2 really cute racks here then of clothes hosted by Betty Chic Boutique for this pop-up boutique. And I have a couple of other people that I'm bringing along, like my mom. My mom is so supportive of my business. I love you, Mom. She's the best mom. She's going to come along and she's just going to help out. So we will have some people, some extra hands that can like man the door. They can help direct people. There's restrooms right there outside the party room area so that if people want to try clothes on or they have any questions about fit, they'd be able to do that. So, and she can help with like putting purchases in the bags, making sure our refreshments are staying freshened, and that way all of the vendors who are participating in the event can stay focused on just selling stuff. And so I hope this has been helpful in just thinking about what are some different strategies you can do in selling your inventory outside of Poshmark. This one I'm really excited about. I am crossing my fingers that it goes well, because if it does, I think I might try and do another one in December. Because it's just fun. It's fun to get out in your community. It's a great reason to, connect with people that you may not have connected with in a while. And of course, you're bringing everybody together for one of the, our favorite things to do, which is shop. I know I love to shop. That's why I have to sell all these clothes. So again, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button so you can get updated notifications when I do post a new video. You can find me on Instagram again at Betty Chic Boutique, my Poshmark closet, Betty Chic 1116. And again, I am Christy, a part-time Poshmark reseller, and I will see you again soon. Bye.